Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
We're in the atrium of Long Island Tiller Center for the Performing Arts, and the installation today is called Sea Change by Sally Shore and Barbara Karyo. The great part about this installation is that it's created out of refuse. There was a spill from the Connecticut water filtration plant, and many of the little discs that have been used in the installation were spilled onto Long Island Sound. So it's an environmentally aware installation as well.
When Barbara and I were cleaning up the beach, when these discs first washed in, we decided that we need to make some kind of an art project out of them. We collected over 30,000 on that first day, but since that time our friends have collected a lot more. I used 8,000 discs to make my colonies that are up here in the ceiling. Tied them together with ribbons and strings and twist ties and wax linen thread and zip ties, all kinds of materials around the studio. We've put displays up on the wall explaining our materials, and we invite people to look and see if they can find each material up in the ceiling. We decided at the end to call it Sea Change because we're trying to get people to notice what they're doing to the environment and to make changes in their habits and not allow things to be dumped into the ocean.
There was actually never a time when we saw all the work together. So it was always constantly a mental imagining of what it would be like. Each one was a challenge because I had no pattern. I just sort of visualized the form and started knitting. So I had no structure internally. I just built hollow forms and stuffed as I went along. All the pieces I used recycled supermarket bags and the plastic discs. And right after we got the grant, I started on the octopus because I knew that would take the longest. And it did. It took about 6 months. And I used just plastic bags. And the plastic discs are used for the suckers. The shark was probably the most difficult, even though it looks the easiest. The octopus took the longest. The blowfish was the most fun. And the seahorse is my lover. When the discs washed up, I said I'm going to use these with the plastic crochet and make a fish. And I want to tow it back to Mamaroneck because I was so angry with the fact that we've had this disaster.
This was an accidental release, but still they've washed up on the beaches. They've been eaten by fish. They've been found inside fish. So we would like to help people understand that we are ruining the planet if we keep doing things like this.